Hello my beauties, welcome to that time of the month. Without further ado, I'm gonna go straight into it because there's actually a lot of stuff. Garnier SkinActive Micellar Cleansing Water in Oil. I actually really like this idea with water and oil. You guys know I love water and oil-based cleansers because it removes everything, and I actually quite like the scent. The scent is really almost like feels like I'm in a spa treatment. It doesn't overpower, it's not sweet, it's just really nice. The formula itself is quite good. It removes waterproof stuff as well, like it says. The only thing is that if you are someone who is really oily, you don't want to put that all over your face. But for me, I'm actually quite okay with that because as soon as I wipe this from my face, I will go on with a cleanser and then just wash the rest of my makeup off that way. The only thing is the packaging. I wish it just had a better lid. This lid is quite, I don't know, it's just, can you hear that? It's just, other than that, everything is fine. The formula is half water and half oil, and you just gotta shake it up before you use it as well. Now this is quite embarrassing, but this is the Chanel Duo Express eye makeup remover. As you can see, I've bandaged it up because what happened was I accidentally dropped it in my basin and the side of the bottle cracked, and so all the product was coming out and I was like freaking out because, as you can imagine, Dior is actually quite expensive. It's not your regular drugstore product, and it's definitely not a drugstore price tag. In terms of formula itself, this is what I would normally use as a half water half oil, so it's like half blue and half white, and it just removes makeup. It smells okay and there's nothing pretty much wrong with it. The New Skin Clear Action Toner. So cool thing about this one is the actual cap opening is actually a press down application. So you just got to put a cotton pad on top and you just press down and then the product actually goes up. So it's quite a cool packaging, and because of this packaging, it makes me think maybe all of my toners should be like this because it's definitely more convenient. It has that sort of like, I don't know, that kind of like salicylic acid smell. It is definitely more of a active product or active ingredient, so if you have really sensitive skin, maybe try and avoid it. But if you have someone like me who obviously has oil, like overly productive oil glands, and just kind of okay with like these acne fighting products, this is probably something that you would like to try and definitely worthwhile trying. This is the New Skin Clear Action Day Treatment. So I finally finished the whole range. As you've probably seen, if you have been following me for a while, you know that I finished the cleanser a couple of months ago, I think, and then now the toner, and then the night treatment, and now the day treatment. I think the idea behind it is that it has a protective film on top, which means that if you wanted to put makeup on top, you could, and it wasn't going to affect the pimple underneath. But because I don't really have any active pimples at the moment, my skin's quite good. I don't really need to be wearing a ton of makeup or a ton of foundation on top to cover it up, so I don't really think I really need that type of product at the moment. I think if you have active, pimples and you want to get rid of them, then this is something definitely worth trying, because I think a combination of these products together combined I definitely feel like it will control or maintain the situation. Aspect Doctor specialized products, and this is the Deep Clean Facial Cleanser. The cleanser is actually an exfoliating cleanser which contains AHAs as well, so I've been really obsessed with AHA cleansers and glycolic cleansers and things like that. So what I've been doing is in the morning is just applying this to dry skin and then just sort of massage it for a little while and then just rinse it off with water. I feel like my skin feels clean but not too like overly sensitive, and I don't know, I just quite enjoy that kind of texture at the moment. The cool thing about this is it is a twist open packaging. The only thing is because it is silver, so it looks pretty, can get pretty dirty quite easily. Other than that, it's great. You can actually get this in a full size. This is definitely a trial size that I got in like a pack, but you can get the full size itself, and you can only get them from like your pharmacist or like your skincare specialist. So it is a prescribed type of product. It's not something that you can buy over the counter. The Dermalogica PowerBright collection or something. Basically, I also got this in a trial size because I wanted to try it before I commit to buying it, because I've been kind of quite concerned with the amount of, I guess, sun damage I've had, especially coming back from Thailand recently. I just noticed my skin, I noticed a couple of new like fresh freckles and sunspots, and maybe also because the change in age and also like weather and skin condition that has made my skin more sensitive to sunlight. So in this actual range, you get the PowerBright Serum, which is something you put on before your moisturizer day and night. So this is obviously the key ingredient to this range. And then I've got the Pure Night, which is actually the moisturizer to go on at nighttime, and also the Pure Light, which is the SPF 50 sunscreen that you put on during the day. So I really enjoyed all of the products. The scent was like pretty pleasant, so you don't feel like overwhelmed. It doesn't feel like chemically, it doesn't smell like sunscreen, and the texture is very light and very lightweight, easy to absorb. Don't have to worry about it. So sometimes I've just been wearing the moisturizer, like the sunscreen by itself as a moisturizer, and I feel like my skin feels perfectly fine and hydrated. I brought this with me on my trip as well because there's obviously small packages and it lasted me quite a while. So I'm quite impressed. I'm really happy with the results. Japanese Lion toothpaste. Okay, so this story is that I've asked my cousin to buy me some Sunstar toothpaste from Japan because apparently it's so popular there. It tastes like strawberries. It's like apparently the coolest thing ever. I think this just makes everything look neater. I like the taste. It's just nice and fresh and minty, and it just makes your teeth feel clean. The Black Cherry Merlot Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. So I actually got this in the trio set. So I've got the deep cleanser, the foaming, and also the actual moisturizer, the hand lotion. So this one obviously finished first because I really like the push button, like the push pump bottle. It just foams up really nicely and it just makes washing your hands so luxurious and so like enjoyable that I feel like I use a lot more of this than I use anything else. It has actually lasted surprisingly quite a while. I like the scent. I personally like cherry scent. I will definitely be thinking about repurchasing more from their range. It's called Make Hair's Happy Place Argan Oil. So the story behind this one is the pump bottle is a little bit difficult to use for me, for my liking, because I had to actually pump it like this so that the oil doesn't drip on the side. The oil itself is rather thick, so I need to warm it up in my hands before applying it through to my hair. But saying that, although it's quite thick, it doesn't make my hair feel oily. It actually is quite nice for my hair. It feels nourishing, feels soft, and after the blow dry, it does make my hair feel a lot more, I guess, tameable. And just putting the last bit of pump oil into my hair after the blow dry, I feel like it gives that extra shine. So I do have to say the product is quite amazing, but just the texture and the feel of it isn't something that I would actually prefer. I still prefer the texture of the Kerastase because I feel like that absorbs into the hair really quickly and almost doesn't feel like it's lingering in the hair, whereas this one I feel like I had to work it in, but the results were still quite nice. This is the Hello Kitty and Little Miss Hug hand cream in the grape vanilla. I got this Hello Kitty and Miss Hug range when I was in Japan like a year ago. I've been leaving this at work and just like reapplying it at work after I wash my hands and whatnot. So I personally feel like this scent is really like, I wouldn't say childish, but it does remind me of when I was a kid. Maybe because it's also Hello Kitty, but the fact that it just smells sweet and florally. In terms of the packaging itself, as you guys know, I am a Hello Kitty lover, so I love it. And because it's not pink and it's not like, you know, pink and white out there, so I feel like it's still, I can get away with it, you kind of think, because it's gold and white. Unfortunately, this is not readily available because it is like a collaboration that they have for, I think it's called La Line from Japan. This is the April Skin Magic Snow Fixing Foundation. This is in the color 23. When April Skin was first huge on Facebook, everyone wanted to try it, and it wasn't available where I live, and it was quite difficult to get it. Back then, when my skin wasn't as great as now, I definitely needed foundation that were going to give me high coverage because I had a lot of acne spots, acne scarring, like ice pick scars, and you name it, I had it. Being a cushion foundation, you can just pat, 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 and you're done. The one thing that amazed me that it does last a long time. So even if I've been sweating all day in a humid, hot country, from day to night, this will stay on your face all day. It doesn't cake up. It doesn't wear off. It's just really, really heavy duty, like stays on really well. This is actually not the full size, but this is the La Mer new foundation, and I got the color Shell 11. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I know how expensive La Mer foundation is, and I heard the craze about it because everyone's saying how amazing it is. It's like super full coverage. It's so nourishing for the skin. It's like wearing the La Mer cream on your face, but with coverage, and everyone wanted to try it. It makes your skin look flawless. It just is so nourishing, so you don't have to feel about feeling cakey or feeling too like tacky. It doesn't weigh down your skin at all. It makes you look like your skin just has that beautiful sort of smooth finish without looking like you put on like 10 layers of foundation. Maybelline Baby Lips color, and this one is in the pink Lolita. So this color is my ultimate favorite color if I have foundation on my lips and it's my lips a little bit like kind of nude, and I put this on top of it, and it gives me the perfect pinky nude that no other lipstick on this earth can achieve. And it kind of gives you that gradient look as well, like that Korean lip, that, you know, that bite your lip type of pretty pink. I don't know how to explain it, and it's so hard to capture this on camera or like, you know, with a photo, because in real life it just looks much more better than if I took a photo of it. I like how surprisingly it smooths out the lips. You don't see any cracks or lines, and it lasts a long time. Like, I'm really impressed with just like a really cheap drugstore Maybelline chapstick. So very impressed, and definitely will repurchase. So we're gonna go straight into my monthly favorites. As you guys know, I love tea, and this place called Tea Drop that I just recently discovered, and they do honeydew green tea, which is one of my favorite packet teas. I just like the honeydew sort of sweetness that combines with the green tea. It comes packaged individually, so you get a packet like this, and all you do is just pop the tea bag in the cup, and then it just tastes amazing. This is actually a letter set from Kiki K. So you've got paper on the side where you can write the love letters to, and you've got envelopes, and of course stickers to seal the envelopes, which I've actually used, and as you can see, super cute and adorable. Highly recommend it. And I've just been obsessed with these two pens lately. So the cap of it is actually shaped of a love heart, but the cool thing about this is that the actual tip of it is super fine, but it writes so well. So I really like it. I've been really obsessed with these color schemes. I feel like it matches this perfectly, and that's what I've just been using. I've been using this at work all the time, because when I buy the teas that I normally drink, it comes in 2 little individual packets, and then 1 packet actually fits in here completely. So what I do is have the teas in here, and then I'll scoop out what I need to drink, and then I'll drink for the day. So I've just been using this to sort of like have as my tea container at work. We're always looking for that perfect nude lipstick. I feel like I can never have enough nude lipsticks. I really love the formula. The formula goes on so smooth, so nourishing. It's almost comparable to Tom Ford. But the cool thing about it is because the actual lipstick is so tiny, well, the actual application, so you kind of like draw out the shape you want perfectly without using a lip liner. And because it is like exchangeable or refillable or whatever it is, that you don't have to buy the actual packaging itself again, you just have to buy the lipstick inside. So I think that was pretty cool. I definitely think this is a good way to put in your handbag or to travel with, because it's nice and slim. You don't have to worry about it. The formula is amazing. This color I love, so definitely have been a favorite this month. I found this actually on like either Groupon or Kudos, or one of those things that was on sale. So this was super cheap. You can fold this down, so it's great for traveling. So I'm actually quite enjoying this, and I feel like I guess anyone needs kind of one of these bags. This is the Evita Beauty Whip Soap from Carnebo, and I have waited so long for this, like so long. The foam, when you press down, creates a flower, which I will demonstrate because that's how much I love you guys, before I actually use it on myself. This is one of my favorite things to live in this month. It's almost like a hoodie, jumper, sweater dress type of thing. Unfortunately, the only size I had left was medium, which is a little bit too big for me, but I still quite like the fit of it because it makes me feel really comfortable, like I'm wearing pajamas. So I like the material, I like the style, I like how it's versatile. You can wear it like by itself, you can wear it layered, you can also wear it to bed if you really want to. So definitely a favorite of mine this month. So that's everything that I've enjoyed in the month of September. Tell me, what is your favorite thing about September, and what is your favorite product? And remember to subscribe. So remember to hit the subscribe button and make sure that you have a bell next to the subscribe button so you get notifications when I upload new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.